You've crafted it, cooked it, and looted it, but have you ever ranked it? Welcome to the Cooking Level 1 edition of our Best Food series for the Long Dark. Today, we're looking at foods you'll be working with at the very start of your journey, before calorie bonuses and before fancy recipes. To keep things fair, I've scaled every food up to exactly 1 kilogram. That includes calories, hydration, and vitamin C. Since everything has different weights, this allows us to accurately compare everything. Then I did the math to find out which foods give you the most calories per kilogram, and that's how I chose the top 10 foods we'll be ranking today. We're not going to be going off gut feelings or nostalgia, just cold, hard survival numbers. It's also important to know some ingredients in game, like flour and oil, don't list calorie values, so I reverse calculated them based on the recipes they're used in. That way every food on the list can be ranked fairly. At Cooking Level 1, we're not scoring calorie gain from recipes because that bonus doesn't kick in until Level 2. So for now, we're scoring based on 4 things: smell, hydration, vitamin C, and calorie density. So let's get into it. What's the best food when you're just getting started in the Long Dark? Now that we've set the rules, let's meet our contestants. These are the foods available to you at Cooking Level 1. No fancy recipes, no bonuses, just what you can find, scavenge, or cook straight away. Some of these are classic survival snacks, others are surprisingly efficient, and a few, let's just say they come with baggage. And here's our contestants. Salty crackers, the energy bar, cured fish, cured meat, beef jerky, MREs, cereal, ketchup chips, condensed milk, and sardines. Before we dive into scoring, we need to make one thing clear. This is the Long Dark, and in this game, if a food doesn't spawn in every game mode, it's out of the running. That includes Interloper, one of the most brutal modes of them all. If it doesn't always exist, it can't be crowned the best. So right away, we're eliminating a few big names, which are energy bars and MREs. To replace the 2 we lost, please welcome cattail stalks and the granola bar to the list. This leaves us with a list of true survivors. Let's kick off round 1 with something that can sneak up on you fast in the Long Dark: hydration. Some foods help you fill your thirst meter, others, they dry you out like a piece of reclaimed wood. Here's how we're scoring hydration. Plus 1 point for every 10% per kilogram. And then negative 1 point for every negative 50% hydration per kilogram, and it's rounded down. Neutral foods get 0 points. So let's see how our contenders stack up in this first round. Condensed milk is going to give you 100% hydration, so plus 10 points. Sardines is plus 50% hydration, so plus 5 points. Cereal gives you negative 50%, so it's going to lose 1 point. Beef jerky is negative 100%, so that's negative 2 points. Ketchup chips is negative 60%, so minus 1 point. Cured meat and cured fish do between negative 20 and 25%, so 0 points. And salty crackers is the worst offender with negative 200%, so negative 4 points. Our leaders for this round are going to be condensed milk and sardines. Condensed milk is sitting way out in the front with plus 10 hydration points, and sardines follows with a strong plus 5 points. Everything else is either neutral or getting hit hard with penalties. But hydration is just the first test. Let's see who can keep up the pace in round 2. Next up, we have vitamin C, the scurvy prevention check. Because you don't want to survive a bear attack just to die from scurvy. So we're keeping this round simple but efficient. Here's how we're scoring it. Plus 1 point for every 20% vitamin C per kilogram, rounded down, just like hydration. Let's see who delivers the citrusy goods. Condensed milk is going to give you 48%, so plus 2 points. Ketchup chips, 50%, plus 2 points. Cattail stalks is going to have 20%, so plus 1 point. And sardines is 30%, so plus 1 point. Everything else, 0 points for this round. Our leaders for this round are condensed milk and ketchup chips, with plus 2 points each. And with that, it's time for the next round, smell. Because no matter how many calories a food has or how hydrating it might be, it's not much use if it makes you smell like a full course buffet to every wolf and bear in the region. In the Long Dark, certain foods give off a scent when carried in your inventory, and predators will track you down faster than you can say stealth snack. Here's how we're scoring it. Plus 1 point if the food does not cause scent, and negative 1 point if it does. At Cooking Level 1, this one's easy. Everything is scent-free and safe to carry, even when you're loaded down or sneaking through wolf territory. Let's finish strong with calorie density, because no matter how good a food might seem, it still has to pull its weight. Literally. Here's how we're scoring it. +3 if it gives 6,000 plus calories per kilogram. +2 for 5,000 to 5,999 calories per kilogram. +1 for 4,000 to 4,999 calories per kilogram. 0 for 3,000 to 3,999. And -1 if it falls below the 3,000 calories per kilogram mark. So, how did our contenders do? Our top calorie performer was salty crackers at 6,000 calories per kilogram, so +3 point. Absolutely packed with energy, but remember, hydration penalty hit it hard earlier. And then next we had cured fish that gives you 4,500 calories per kilogram, so +1 point. A reliable, preserved food with great energy return for its weight. Everything else was around the 3,000 calorie per kilogram threshold, so no points. Not bad in small doses, but not great if you're counting every kilo. Alright, survivors, we've put every level 1 food through the survival gauntlet, and the results are in. Here are the top 3 best foods you can rely on straight from the start of your journey. In third place, we have cattail stalks. Simple, light, no scent, and it gives you enough vitamin C to score a point. It won't carry you far, but it's safe and always there when you need it. Our second place winner is the tin of sardines. This little can packs a punch, solid hydration, a bit of vitamin C, and no smell. It's one of the best early game food boosts if you're in a pinch. But here's the catch. Sardines come with a high risk of food poisoning, especially if they're low condition. So while they score well on paper, they're kind of a gamble. If you eat them at low condition without checking first, it can seriously derail your run. The verdict, great emergency food, but always check that condition percent before popping the lid and make sure you have antibiotics handy. And our first place winner is condensed milk. The clear winner with +100% hydration, a healthy dose of vitamin C, it absolutely dominates the early game. It doesn't win on calories per kilo, but it more than makes up for it by being both thirst quenching and scurvy resistant in one compact package. So there you have it, the best foods you can rely on at cooking level 1 in the Long Dark. At this stage in the game, you're not really cooking for efficiency yet, you're just trying to survive, but as you level up your cooking skill, the whole food system starts to shift. Calorie gain from recipes unlocks at level 2, and that changes everything. So if you want to know which foods finally become worth the effort and which ones start pulling ahead in the long run, stick around for the Cooking Level 2 episode, where we'll dive into the next round of rankings. If you enjoyed this breakdown, give it a like, leave a comment with your favorite level 1 snack, and make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next part in the series. Until then, stay safe, stay warm, and keep on surviving. Bye-bye.